Hello, Mark Allen for BHSpringSolutions LLC, and I'm going to help you choose the best spring kit for your needs and help you get the most benefits from the BHSpringSolutions Optimizing Spring System for the high power. You are listening to me now because you were just looking at a spring kit for your particular model of high power, and that being either an FN or Browning high power or one of the identical clones that looks the same as this high power. First, a couple housekeeping things. The fire alarm that I'm holding here has been checked, double checked, and now quadruple checked, and is empty and is safe. The second thing is the information in this video is intended for qualified gunsmiths, pistol smiths, and advanced owners of the high power who are familiar with the procedure for detail stripping, assembly, and disassembly and assembly. We have 4 levels of optimizing spring systems for your particular model of high power. I'm going to briefly cover the things that are common in all 4 levels. Then I'm going to explain to you what is added at each upgrade level. Every function on your high power is controlled or influenced by a spring. So having the best springs installed in your high power does stand to give you the best function at each function point. There are either 8 or 9 springs in your model of high power depending on whether or not you have a drop safety or a sear lever spring, often called a firing pin block safety. That would be on the FN Browning Mark III models and the FM95 high power. The first level of kit I want to talk with you about is our basic or complete high power optimizing spring system. It includes, and all 4 levels of our kits include, optimizing springs for your extractor, your magazine latch, and your safety lever. All 4 include the optimal firing pin spring for your particular model, an OEM 32-pound mainspring, and our optimizing trigger return springs kit. And this kit includes magazine disconnect spring optimized to minimize the effect of the magazine disconnect device on your high power, an optimized sear lever spring that has the same goal if your particular high power does include a sear lever spring, and your choice of 2 different optimized trigger return springs. These trigger return springs regulate the take-up portion and the reset portion of your trigger pull. So you get the choice. You can customize your high power and the trigger and make improvements to the trigger with the springs included at all 4 levels. And the basic optimizing spring system includes an OEM 17-pound recoil spring. We use closing coil design at each end of our recoil springs. You can read more about that on our website. The first upgrade of our spring kit system is called the Shooter's Kit. This kit adds our 18.5-pound recoil spring. This is particularly handy if you encounter plus P ammunition or higher powered ammunition. Sometimes the 18.5-pound recoil spring is a benefit. We also include our BH knowledge base material about the 17 and 18.5-pound recoil springs and the suggested usages for those. The next level is the Super Shooter's Kit. Includes everything that the first 2 levels include and adds a 15-pound recoil spring. This is handy if you encounter lower powered ammunition or light reloads. That's what this spring is intended for. This kit, the Super Shooter's Kit, includes our knowledge base material about all 3 recoil springs and the suggested applications for those. Finally, our Ultimate Spring Kit. This gives high power owners the maximum amount of range for optimizing trigger pull and a concept that we named slide velocity synchronization. If you don't know what slide velocity synchronization is, take a look in the BH knowledge base read for just a couple minutes. You're going to find that interesting because there's a lot of benefits to slide velocity synchronization. In this ultimate kit, it includes everything in the first 3 levels, and it adds a 30-pound mainspring and a 26-pound mainspring. Included is printed versions of all of the BH knowledge base material about slide velocity synchronization and how it impacts and how to achieve it with the high power. Thank you for watching. We appreciate having you as a customer.